Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. Going for a head shave, I'm going to be using the Leaf Razor. There's the label there, I think, hopefully that's zoomed in. Now I've got the same three blades in here that I used in my face shave a couple of days ago, and it's three Persona Super Platinums, I think they're called. It's the ones that come with the package deal. If you get the Leaf Razor package deal, that's the blades that come with it. It gave me a cracking shave. I will say, however, just here, I think that's a little group of ingrown hairs, but I'm not 100% sure. That's why I'm growing it out for a day or two, just to see if it's ingrown. It might be a little bit like an allergic reaction or something. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is actually a few ingrowns. So something to bear in mind, obviously using a cartridge, stylish razor type thing. You are more susceptible to ingrown hairs as a result of the extra blades that you're using. Does it worry me so much? Not really, because it's the first time it's happened with a leaf. So it might not be the leaf's fault, it might be something else, but I just thought we'd highlight that. Still smells good actually. The brush for today is my Semogue Owners Club Special Edition. This one has got 24mm Boja knot, which is 50% boar, 50% badger. It's the same knot that Semogue put into the Caravella brush, which is pretty much the most infamous brush that they ever made. The cream for today, Omega. I was going to do a different type of video today, a different type of start, a little bit more sort of jazzed up, but I'm knackered, I'm still not sleeping very well. I had about 5 hours last night. I'm just going to squirt a good amount on the brush, like so. Wet my head. No pre-shave today, no Williams mug soap anyway. Just go in with the cream, the actual shaving cream. And here we go. Now this brush took a very long time to break in. It was purchased as part of a deceased estate from one of the wet shavers over in the eastern states. Never managed to ever deal with the fella, but I think he lost his battle with cancer, I think, in the end, unfortunately and sadly. And a few of the guys that knew him well helped his family out by selling on his selling on his shaving gear to make a little bit of cash for the family. So this was my my little helper sort of thing, and I hope it did help. I hope the family's doing well. So for that reason, it's probably a brush that will never leave the den, and the fact that it's actually a really nice brush now. It took a while to get going, but it works very well now. Great for head lathering for sure, because it's got a good bit of scrub in it. There's still a little bit of scritch and scratch, but even for me, who I don't like it at all, there's not enough in it for me to say, oh, I'm not using this brush anymore. Quite a bit of moisture in the base of the knot actually, quite surprised. I'm just going to work this for another sort of 30 seconds to a minute. You know me, I like to lather up well. I've got 4 days growth on my head, so this is going to be a real challenge for the leaf, and it'll show you how good it is. Now, I'm expecting it to take down the biggest majority of the hair, but I'm not expecting it to get me a BBS shave. I have tried before with the previous leaf that I still have, and although it felt nice, it didn't really have any issues. It felt to me like the only blade that was cutting was the most efficient blade, which is the blade closest to the handle. I'm just going to dip the tips again. Yeah, I think I've got enough moisture in here now. Beautiful. So I've got my carve on standby, just in case this doesn't give me what I'm expecting it not to give me, a BBS shave. If it does, brilliant. And I found a razor that can replace cartridges, because I know it's a smooth shaver, that's not the issue. The issue is getting a BBS head shave, which, when you're a wet shaver and you get a BBS shave, whether it be a head shave or a face shave, it's like your drug. That's the thing you want, it's the thing you crave. Move that cream to the side. still one-handed, sort of. I've got a bit more mobility in my left arm now, but obviously can't bend it at the elbow, so I'm still pretty much screwed really for doing most things. So here we go, with the leaf razor, 3 blades. It's already been used for a face shave, and this one is the Mercury colour, which I really like. It's like gunmetal grey, and I'm just going to go straight against the grain. Now, someone actually purchased this razor based off my videos, and then found out in my latest video, my face shave, I didn't like it for head shaves, so I'm hoping I get a good shave from it so I can show them. But there you go, that's what it looks like after that first little bit. You can see it's taken down pretty much all of the hair. I don't know whether there's much up there I haven't felt. I love the way it collects lather as well. If you see that in that big V, it just seems to channel all the lather into there. Give it a quick shake in the water, and that looks pretty clear to me. I'm quite happy with that. That's always my worry with cartridges, that they clog up quite a bit. I'm just going to go with the grain just to this bit here. Yeah, really nice. And then go against the grain again. Give it a shake, and hopefully it's just melting off. So as I said at the start of the video, it feels to me like the only blade cutting is the blade closest to the handle. So the way this razor sort of works is this blade here, closest to the handle, is it most efficient. The one in the middle obviously second efficient, and then the one at the top is very mild and just sort of picks up the rest, the leftovers. Now as you can see, it's still mowing this hair down. It really is mowing it down. You can see it on the razor there. But I can almost guarantee you that I'm not getting a BBS head shave from it. Now, it may prove me wrong here. I may get an absolutely cracking head shave, get BBS, and just seem to find it working perfect for me. I just found it was taking a long time to get to get to BBS. I will say, I'm still very impressed with it. It's very smooth, very, very smooth. It's very comfortable. The good long handle on it does have enough grip. I'll be honest, I've got a little bit of soap on it here a couple of times, and it does lose its grip a little bit because it is a smooth surface, but you can still hear that. It's still gripping enough. So finding, like here, I have to really smash the same area over and over again, and that's not really a great thing when you're hitting 3 blades on your head. Sink is absolutely full here. So right there, I've got a bit of soap on there. I don't know if you can just see that there, just on the handle, and I can feel it slipping about. So I'm just going to give it a bit more of a rinse. There we go, that's been it. So I am expecting to be finishing off here. In fact, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to finish off with a carve, I'm just going to finish off with a cartridge, if I have to. Now behind the ears, and on top of the ears here, this bit's quite difficult, because the head on this is quite big. So to get right in behind the ears, once again, is quite hard. Now how's it done? Look, it's done a pretty good job. It could be the blades. I think the blades, when I did it last time, I might have used Voskhod's. and they might just have been a little bit mild for a head shave in this razor. And I'm not sure how sharp these blades are really, because I haven't used them much, but they're doing a pretty good job. I'm just going to wet my hand. Yeah, so I've got, I would say, 90% of the hair off. I'm not a million miles away from BBS. Back to the brush. So let's just see if I can get BBS with this razor in a reasonable amount of time. I'm going to have to do it over the top of the ears. Now normally you would use the twig razor for that. I don't have the twig. I am waiting on the aluminium one being released. Now the aluminium one, once it gets released, is going to have an upgraded screwing mechanism, similar to the leaf twig, the original one, but upgraded and better. It's also going to come with 2 plates, I believe, for 2 levels of aggression or efficiency, because the plastic one that they released with it just wasn't quite there. It's good, it does the job just, but it's not good enough. But this one, by all accounts, sounds like it's going to be spot on. So here we go, against the grain. Just for that final. Now I'm pushing quite hard with this, but because of the way it's built like a cartridge, I'll probably cut myself now. It never quite feels like I'm in any sort of danger. The razor head pivots so nicely that it doesn't. I never feel like I'm going to cut myself. Although I may have done right there. It always happens. Famous last words. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got myself quite good there. Yeah, there's definitely some blood. Not much, but there's a bit of blood there. Normally just feel it with one hand, but now the gentleman that actually messaged me regarding this is looking to use it for head shaves, and well, so far so good. So I think I'm about as close, honestly, that I could get with this razor. Is it good enough? I've got a little bit there. Yeah, I've got myself a good one on the back. Yeah, look, it's not bad. I think it's good enough to walk away. Yeah, really happy with that. Yeah, definitely got, I think I might have shaved like a whole layer of skin off there. Because what it does, it's an excellent shaver, it's very comfortable, it's very smooth, it's very, very mild. So because that pivots there and you get a bit more gung-ho with it, and I think I've just pushed far too hard, and I've actually pushed the blade into my skin and pulled it over. So I'm pretty sure I've literally grazed the whole top of my skin there. Now, it's not a major problem. I'm just going to grab the carve. Oh, do you know what? I was going to use the brass one. I'm going to use the silver one, the stainless one, because I'm going to use this for my face shape anyway. Well, I would say I'm about 97% of the way there. It's not perfect like I normally have it. But that was a much better shave than the first time around. Let's just see how much blood's over here. Yes, loads of blood. I don't really know how bad this is. The problem when you cut the back of your head, you never quite know. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to skip this video off now. I'll jump straight back in a second. I'm just going to go and sort this out. So it's not as bad as I first thought. I've got a couple of little weepers on the back. I definitely got it from pushing too hard with this razor. And then just a couple of little weepers. Now overall, I've just rinsed off. Look, there's a couple of little bits here and there. I'm talking minuscule amounts of hair. So that was a reasonably quick shave. Very smooth, very comfortable, obviously other than the little scrape there. Everything else, I'm blood free. No issues at all. So if I'd taken a little bit more care just on this side, I'd have no issues whatsoever with this whole shave. As such, I've got a couple of little weepers, which I'm not too worried about. Omega Shave Cream, the Similg Owners Club Special Edition with the 50% Boring Badger hair knot, and then, I mean, this razor is amazing. For what it is, it's environmentally friendly. The whole business pretty much is, other than the plastic twig. Once they get rid of that and they stop making it, stop producing it, and move on to, it's going to be cast aluminium for the new twig, I believe. Once that's done, you've got a very environmentally friendly company in terms of everything from packaging to the whole thing of using safety blades, all that sort of thing. It's comfortable, it's smooth, it's efficient enough. It does a great job. I can't say much more and speak more highly of Leaf Shave. The guys that run it, Adam and Adam, appear to be both great businessmen that have great customer service and care for the customers. And that's what it's all about. Calf Shaving is heading that way. They've already gone that way pretty much. So that was a big downside for them, but they've obviously come on board, got some people working for them, and they've built their reputation back up again as far as I'm aware. So, head shave done, nothing else to say. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.